Hi, and we're back. As I promised, we're up at the Moose Jaw Transition House, which is one of the best facilities in the community for, sadly, something that we need. And I'm talking to Lori Lancaster, the Executive Director of the Transition House, and Daryl Andre to talk about his annual conglomeration of friends and stuff to celebrate a life that left us too soon. So, Lori, thank you for taking time out of the busy day to talk to us today.
Thank you so much for coming in. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate all the work that the Silent Voices Committee does. It's a wonderful way to commemorate the memory of their friend and to raise funds for the Transition House.
Yeah, it's a tough thing. And then Daryl, tell us about how Silent Voices started.
Through the loss of a friend that through domestic violence, so we couldn't do anything to bring her back. So we thought we can put on a cabaret since we sing, and
yes, we do. Yeah, you've got a band and a bunch of friends.
A band and a bunch of friends, not a whole bunch, but a couple. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us a bit about. It's 5 years now, eh?
Yeah, 5 years, and this is the hoedown showdown. So.
Because it's the last one that you're going to be doing. You figure you've made the point and it's time to move on to something else, I guess. Is that correct?
I don't know about moving on to something else, but definitely made the point. And just everybody's busy, and there's so many fundraisers going on for other events. So we just decided to take a break. Maybe not forever, but for right now.
Well, when you say people are busy and stuff, the group that puts this on is incredibly busy. Like all the things that you do in here, like yes, there's a concert and you guys do music. That's only one aspect of it. Talk about all the other things that take place on that evening.
On that evening, well, we have 50-50s going around. The Little Chicago Roller Derby girls come out every year. They've helped us. So they'll be doing the 50-50s and serving some adult beverages. And prizes to be won, dancing, singing, having a good old time.
Having a hoedown.
A hoedown.
Now, who else is with you musically this year?
The same group. My brother Ken, my nephew Brandon, brother Dwayne, my wife Angie, and Dave Banman.
Where are you holding it?
At the Cosmos, March 26th. So.
What time does it start? It starts a little early.
It starts at 5, so you can come in. We got beef on a bun, pulled pork, and adult beverages. So come on down early because the tables fill up fast. Yeah,
that's true. And the fact that you provide some food is a good thing. But who caters that? Is that from the Cosmos Women's Health?
No, actually, we line everything up ourselves. The Thunder Creek Pork donated the pork. SIAS does the cooking for us, and they donate all the time for that. So,
like you say, as we look at the layers of this program, it's it's a lot of things go on to make this happen.
Yeah, it's not all done in an afternoon. That's for sure.
Yeah. Now, you benefit from this financially, but also it benefits for exposure for the Transition House itself.
Absolutely. One of the most important things that this event does is bring exposure to the fact that domestic violence is still a reality in our society, and let people know that there is help available and where the help is. So our crisis line here at the Transition House is 693-6511, and it's a toll-free number if people are calling long distance. It is call collect. As well. It's totally confidential. We don't subscribe to call display. People are not required to leave their names. They can call, ask for help, come to the shelter if they need to, or if they don't feel the need at the present to come to the shelter, we have an awful lot of other services that we can hook people up with that need the help. So we have an outreach program, we have a children's program, we have a shelter support and follow-up program as well. So all of these services can be accessed by calling our crisis line number, again, 693-6511.
Thanks, yeah, and that's, we've talked over the years about the fact that it's great that this exists, but it's sad that it has to exist. But I think that the community of Moose Jaw also serves not just the Moose Jaw people, because southern Saskatchewan doesn't have this kind of thing. So you have people here from all over the place.
We do. We take people from anywhere where they need help. We sometimes get people from out of the province if they feel that they need to leave the province in order to get safe, to get away from where their abuser is. They can come here and be safe and confidential, and then from here move forward with their lives.
And Daryl, of course, you've always had an interest in humanity, if I could say it. Like even in high school, you were one of the your compassion was obvious there. You wanted to make sure that people were involved and had fun and were safe and enjoyed a good time there.
Yeah, yeah. It's that's just what I do. Part of
the Andrew family.
Part of me, yeah. So it'll be a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and so now that this is coming with the Friends, and so what kind of music can people expect to hear?
It's mainly country, some older country, a little bit of newer country, but I don't really like the new country. Some older rock stuff and no rap.
No rap?
No rap, no.
But when you say older, rock, you guys have been around, you've played for how many years now? We were playing in high school.
I'll say 40. I got a picture of me playing the spoons probably when I was, around 5, 6, 7 years old, yeah.
You have a really nice picture on your phone of you in grade 6.
I do.
You'll have to, if you see Daryl, say, Daryl, can I see your phone? Get him to show that to you. But yeah, and you you have a good connection with the musical people in the community. That's why when you say Friends, there are a lot of people who play in Moose Jaw in bands or groups or individuals who know you and know of the cause and are more than willing to chip in and share some time and their talents.
Absolutely, yeah. Everybody's donating all their time. All the musicians, yeah, everything's donate.
No, it's good. So what's coming up in the future for you at the center here? Is there, like, this is one fundraiser, but it's not just a one-time thing. You have to have a continual generation of funds to support you.
Yes, fundraising is definitely a big part of keeping an organization like the Transition House up and running. So we are always looking for different grants and stuff that we can use to bring programming in. And then there's just been an absolute wonderful community response as far as doing fundraisers on our behalf. Of course, the Prism Awards, which just took place, is one of the real big ones for us. The Silent Voices has just been an amazing fundraiser for us. Another one that will be coming up is the Second Chance Prom. They've done it for the last 2 years, and they've got another one planned coming up.
Tell me a bit about that.
The Second Chance Prom it was a group of people that wanted people that really maybe didn't have the opportunity to attend their high school prom, or that maybe would like to re-experience that again. So what they do is they have a program, they organize, they have a supper and a dance, they have the decorations like it's a prom.
Do you put the gowns on too?
They get all dressed up. This year is going to be a little bit different because they're going with a masquerade theme this year. But it's wonderful, it's a lot of fun. So there's just so many different organizations that do fundraising on our behalf, which is wonderful because then it gives us the chance to do the work we need to be doing rather than to be spending our time doing the fundraising for ourselves.
Well, that's great. And of course, you are, in my mind, one of the premier things. I think it was such a good intention on yourself, Daryl, and your friends to create this and make it in a positive way of a sad event, turning into something positive for the community. So I want to say thank you for the years you put into this and continue to support the Transition House and other things that need attention in our community.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a real eye-opener, like from the first year to this year. all the people you talk to that have.
Yeah, and people share stories with you, don't
yeah,
they?
yeah. The first year selling tickets, you go there to drop off the ticket, and you're there for 20 minutes because they're telling a story about how they're going to the transition house or just left the transition house, and yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, and it's not the kind of thing you need to know, but it's the kind of thing that you need to know.
It's there.
Yeah, so we have to understand and respect that. All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you guys for taking time out of the day, Daryl. You know, your woodworking. If you want to see some amazing woodworking, check out the things that Daryl can do. It's beautiful art that he's created, even if some of the subject matter.
Yeah.
It's hockey shirts. He makes some hockey shirts and for people, and so the teams that he made them for aren't necessarily our favorite teams.
No, not at all.
But that's okay.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Scrap wood.
So thank you both for being here and sharing this. Hope you have a sellout and a very positive. It's sold out.
Tickets.
Gosh.
If you need tickets, phone
Are there
69.
some left?
Very few.
I know.
Very few.
Yeah.
So the big hall at the Cosmos holds 350, and our next ticket is 335. But we have our committee and the Derby girls, and so it's full right now. So 693-4792, 630-5742 for tickets. Don't wait.
No, don't wait. As soon as you see this on the program, phone. Hopefully it'll be there. And yeah, it's very good to point out. Those are Daryl's phone numbers too. So if you don't remember the numbers right offhand, look for Daryl Andre, and you can give him a call to his home and make sure that he'll hook you up with some tickets. Thanks very much, Lori, and thanks, Daryl.
Thank you very much.
Thanks you for watching. We'll see you again soon on Moose Jaw this week.